John is it's him. No, I just no, anytime. Yeah.
Yes. So it's Marvin's birthday.
Anymore, I'm doing it.
You know, I almost oh, Marvin.
I don't know how we got to the show. I brought 2 bucks and 12 games, they were gone before we all got there. You got a gun?
So bad.
Oh, Jet's mother. God. My mother. Bradley's a freaking legend. That's how mine is. Mine is so chill. I got my dad's car. I didn't make that. I didn't bring my bed first. We gotta sit down and do good on this test. Friday. I know. Look at those.
You should have already started that before spring break. So
So I already.
you should have half of it done. So if you can't find it, I guess you got to start it.
Is this the one that was like, you guys do number 9 and then like 11 through, okay, so I should get it.
Yeah, that's because he's got survivor.
Have you been that black yet?
Like your wife.
Oh, wait, yes. We did the same thing. Yes, we did. There's this sub we had. My phone was blowing up. Freaking all sorts of crap. Yeah. I'll do more.
Okay, you two are going to need to go out in the hallway for a second so I can take questions from the quiz. Y'all haven't made up the quiz yet. All right, guys, we have our 3-3, 3-4 test coming up next class. So there's really 2 big things. Well, for everybody, 2 big things, and maybe a little bit more for some of you. But let's talk about the plan here. So I know you just got your quizzes back, but as has been the case all year long, the things you missed on the quiz should be the things that you should be most concerned about going into the test. Anything on the quiz is 99% chance it'll be on the test. I'm going to ask that you finish up the test review. So I did not number that until last class, so you may not have it numbered as 107, but once again, you did half of that before spring break. Now I'm asking you to finish the other half. You did the 3-1, 3-2 before spring break. Now you need to go back and do the 3-3, 3-4. Now, you did have a chunk of class time last class to do that. So if you went ahead and worked ahead, you may already have that finished. But I need you to finish that one and turn that in. If you lost it, I should have some extra copies in the bin over there. But again, I really don't want you to redo the whole thing. But I guess if your binder's not organized enough to find it, then I guess that is the downfall there. Okay, so of course your test can have some other stuff, but you guys know 95% of your test is going to be like the quiz. So what can I help with that you originally missed? You will also need to tell me the form you're looking at.
question 7.
L7. Okay, so here's number 7 for form L. If you had form M, I guess your first question was quite a bit different, so I don't know that this helps at all. But there are some of these tools that are just more common than others, so I would try all of the more common things, the things that you needed to do on like 5 out of the 6 questions, like undo, add, subtract, multiply, divide, switch from logarithmic form to exponential, switch from exponential to logarithmic, etc. But there was only one step that helps you move forward on this question. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. You could do this a couple different ways. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I was going to take the log of both sides, which would also work. It would give you a very different looking answer, but it would still be correct. I would say this is already an exponential form. I got 2 to some power equals something. So to put it in logarithmic form, it needs to say log out front. These two have to switch places. But if you got to switch the forms and you switched the forms correctly, your last step was just undoing a +1. Log base 2 of 9 minus 1 is one of the acceptable answers. So switch the forms, undo a +1. That would have been the most straightforward way. Now again, all of these have multiple different ways to do them. So if you got it counted correct and it looks different, then what you did is still fine. I'm not trying to push you into one direction, but I will try to show what I think is the easiest. Okay, what else?
Could you do form M11?
M11. 3 natural log of 3x equals 18. Okay, I would say that this is pretty similar to the last question with one exception. The exception is this 3. So, but you can quickly deal with the 3 just by dividing both sides by 3. And now it's like the question that it was just asked, because it's in logarithmic form. You could switch it to exponential form and undo times with divide. E to the 6th over 3. You okay with where the E came from? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the most common type. 8 on your form, 8, 9 after 2 steps, 11 and 12, and 10 after 2 steps, and 17. Undo, add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Switch to forms, undo, add, subtract, multiply, or divide. This one was undo times, switch to form, undo times. Now, I did not see this very often, but a common issue is sometimes you guys try to deal with this, like you try to divide both sides by 3 to get rid of this 3, but that doesn't work because this isn't natural log times 3 times x. It's natural log of 3x. This 3x is stuck in this logarithm. You can't undo this stuff in here. You have to get it out of logarithmic form before you can undo that times 3. Okay, is that enough? Okay, what else? Crawford, no questions? Y'all don't have anything else? We should have just tested today. Okay. Well, of course, if you guys change your mind, you've got lots of class time. I'd be happy to help you if you bring it up here or call me over to your desk. But again, try to learn from your mistakes on the quizzes. Maybe re-practice the questions you missed 2 or 3 times till you feel like it sinks in a little bit. Make sure that you have the test review finished. If you haven't practiced the rest of those questions, you've got some class time to do that. 107 needs to be turned in. And remember, just like last semester, late work policy is the same. If there is anything in this unit that you didn't turn in, and it's currently a 0, or you turned it incomplete and you got half credit on, you can still finish those assignments. And as long as I get them before we start the test on Friday, you can get half of those points back. So if that applies to you, you need to add that to your homework. Yes.
I turned in 96 and 97, I think on time, but I have a 0.
96, 97. Okay, I will check.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you have those extra quizzes?
Which form would you like? You would like an M?
Yeah.
I wasn't passing them out or offering them to everybody just because I don't have very many this time.
Thank you.
I turned in 92, and I think it was on time. And then I just turned in 103 because I was absent, and then I came in during advisory to work on it that one day. I had to stay a little bit late to finish up, and I just forgot to turn it in on class.
Okay, I didn't know to check it. Was that 103?
Yes, I just turned in 103 today. Just
Okay.
because I had it done, I just forgot to
Okay,
turn it in.
I will check. Okay, if y'all don't feel ready for the test and you don't know what to work on, please let me know.
Mr. Thompson, we're ready to rock. Not today though. There you go.
You already looked over your quiz corrections?